Oh, she's happy. Shetland's newest star, Ashley Jensen, joins us now. Ash, it's so lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you both.
So good to see you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all changed, isn't it?
It is, yes.
And especially for you. I mean, this is Series 8 now.
It is Series 8, yes.
You're a brand new addition.
Yeah.
How did it feel joining such an established story?
It was a privilege, really. I mean, it's been going for 7 years with the wonderful Douglas Henshall, who started the show. And I think the time came where he just went, I need to do pastures new, need to do something else. But I think that the producers still thought there's a bit of life in this show yet. People still enjoy it. So I kind of say they've got the same show, but it's just from a different angle, almost.
It's a BAFTA award-winning show. Did you feel that pressure when you took on the role?
Do you know, I decided not to go down that route because I think it could be quite crippling if you kind of worry about how wonderful it was before you. So I really just looked on it as a 6-part series with no before, no after. It just is what it is, and I thoroughly enjoyed it and had the opportunity to go to Shetland.
No, we were talking about Shetland earlier, but neither of us have never been.
A lot of people have never been, and it was the most magical, mythical, bleak but beautiful place. It was wonderful.
You said you took about 400 coats with you, and it was 35 degrees up there.
Well, we were there in a heat wave. So I'd already said to the costume designer, I said, right, when we're designing this costume, because there's a lot to live up to with Dougie's peak, let's face it, and we were like, we had to really think about this look and what I was going to wear and what our silhouette was going to be. And one of my prerequisites was I'm a little bit feeble. I've lived out of Scotland too long. I feel the cold, so I'm going to need something warm. So I was dressed head to toe in cashmere in a heat wave.
Lovely.
And that's the first time you've been to the Shetland Islands?
It is, yes.
I thought you would have gone, say.
Well, it's funny. See, I'm from the southwest of Scotland, and it's the most northern point of Scotland. But that's the thing, isn't it? You never go to what's on your doorstep, do you? And I sometimes think that it takes you to go away and kind of travel the world a bit and see other places and then come back and go, oh, this is amazing. This landscape and the culture and the colours and the music and the tatty scone and the square sausage.
And I've been at the square sausage,
sausage.
I mean, we've been told there's a lot of familiar elements to the series that obviously fans are going to know and love, but you play Ruth Calder.
Yes, I do.
I've got to be honest, I'm frightened of her already.
Yeah, I know. She doesn't smile much.
What's she like? What's she like?
Well, do you know, it's a really great part for me to play because I think predominantly I've done a lot of comedy. People know me from doing comedy, and I think that when I was sent this script, the first episode was just amazing. It blew me away because not only my character, but everybody else's character was so well-rounded. And I think with the advent of a new character in it, it almost shines a light on, like, Tosh, like Alison O'Donnell. You see her in a different light. But Ruth Calder's from Shetland. She got out there as soon as she could. She wasn't interested in hanging around there.
So she's done a bit of a disappearing act,
learned
her craft.
Act, exactly.
And she's been brought back.
She's been at the Met for 30 years, so she's reluctantly back on the island of Shetland. Doesn't intend to hang about, making friends, and in fact, didn't even bring her hair straighteners with her.
But 400 coats, but no hair straighteners.
400 coats, no hair straightener. even my hair goes on a journey in this. I start off with really straight hair at the beginning, and then by the end, the elements and
Diana Ross.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, the hair gets in the way.
Like you said, you know, we know you for doing all your comedy parts, and we love you for it. Is it nice stepping into a drama?
It is, you know, it's a really fortunate position to be in because I think that most actors want to be able to have a wee foot in each camp, really.
Yeah.
No, I know so many wonderful actors that are in drama and they're really funny in real life, and I'm like, you should be doing comedy and vice versa. People in drama, you know, people in comedy are like, I can pull a straight face as well. And
you were like Ricky Gervais's go-to, weren't like? What was it like working with him? Is he as hilarious on set?
Do you know, with Ricky, what you see is what you get. He just is. He's exactly that. And I think sometimes in extras, his whole kind of focus in the scene sometimes would be, right, I'm going to make you laugh, and I'm going to do something like...
That's his goal.
Yeah, I mean, it is, and it gets...
It's a wind-up.
Oh, completely, the whole time. The only way I could stop him was by saying, Ricky, it's lunchtime soon.
And they go, all right.
So he'd go, right, OK, got to wind it in a little bit.
I love the fact that you've done all of this work that we know and love, Ugly Betty, Afterlife, all of this. But this role, she is so different to what we would expect you to be.
Yeah.
Did you find it quite liberating going in as Ruth. I mean, I know there's a lot of action that goes on in this series. There's armed people come onto the island, like all of this goes on.
I mean, there's a whole new element, isn't there? It's like we've got, you know, it's almost like two different kind of sides of speed. We've got like Ruth from the Met, who's used to kind of fast-paced, and then we're into this sort of very kind of laid-back.
Couple of goats.
My sheep have got something on them. Yeah, so you've got two worlds colliding. But yeah, it was really nice to be able to play someone that you don't have to find not only the truth, but the truth in the comedy in line. But I've realised I think I look a wee bit better when I smile.
Oh no, I see. I think you've got the moody going on.
What do you think?
Oh, I like it. I mean, we love you smiling. Don't get me wrong, but I do like the moody. I've got to ask though about action.
Yes.
Because was there any like stunts you had to do? Did you have to roll down an hill?
Well, not on this job. I mean, no, I hadn't. But when I did Agatha Raisin, I did quite a lot of my stunts.
Well, yeah, that was quite a lot in Agatha Raisin.
And I would throw them in, and the production manager would come on set, and he would see me rolling down a hill and doing a pratfall, and he would be like, "We've not got a stunt coordinator." I was like, "Ian, it's fine. I know what I'm doing." And he'd be sitting there going like, "Oh God, don't break your foot! Don't break your foot!"
Will we see any of Agatha's lipsticks in this?
No heels and no lipstick. I've got a solid shoe in this one.
So, actually, have you got a taste for Ruth then? Can we expect Series 9?
Dougie did 7.
Well, he did, didn't he?
Come on.
That's entirely up to if people and the audience watch it and like it.
Would you, if it was ever offered, say, oh, you know, come back up to Shetland, we'll do another 6 series, darling?
Absolutely. Listen, I've got puffins to see up there and otters and orcas. I didn't see anything. Everyone talked about this wildlife, and every time it went cut and the camera stopped rolling, everybody would literally be going, apparently there's orcas in the sea today. But I never saw anything.
You didn't see one?
I saw a puffin skeleton.
Oh.
A puffin skeleton?
A wee puffin skeleton, yeah.
What, puffin that used to be a puffin?
A puffin that used to be a puffin.
Oh.
They're only that size, you know. They're tiny.
Tiny little?
I know. Yes, with a funny little kind of sound. They kind of do a kind of like a... Not like that, it's like a pterodactyl.
Do you know what? If Shetland don't work out, you could be a puffin impersonator.
It really was.
I was sold on that. Ashley, honestly, it's so lovely to have you in the studio.
Lovely
Good luck with Ruth. I'm sure people are going to love her even just from that clip. And it's always a pleasure to see you.
Absolute pleasure. Yeah, thank you.
Remember, Shetland starts tonight at 9 p.m. on BBC.
Uma maneira, uma maneira, uma maneira, uma maneira, uma maneira, uma maneira, uma maneira for to be happy. Uma maneira, uma maneira, uma maneira, uma maneira, uma maneira, uma maneira, uma maneira for to be